When my wife was alive and when I used to be out working, I was a talker, always have been my whole life. I don't talk with people I don't know, but once I know you, I will talk your ear off. Well, howdy, Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this, a brand new day. A day in which we're supposed to hit into the 80s here in Shelton, Washington, on the 20th of September. I remember not that long ago when on September 1st it got cold at night and during the day, and it only warmed up in spring. Now, 80-degree weather, and it's almost October. Climate change for the win. Yeah, a lot of the top climate people out there working are just saying, yeah, we've hit so many markers, there's not going to be an actual civilization without collapse before too long. So thumbs up. And of course, front-loading of videos. Hey, if you could toss me a like if you like what you hear and see, that'd be awesome. If you like what you hear and see and you haven't subscribed, if you could subscribe, that'd be cool. If you could leave me a comment, that would be double plus good. And I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons, these literally beautiful and literally awesome people who help to keep me and my pets alive. We would not be metabolizing without your help. And oh, let me tell you, being hosed like a Christmas monkey as we would be is not a good way to be hosed. If you would like to help me and my pets stay alive, I have links to the Patreon, so you can become a patron in the video description. If you'd like to help me without becoming a patron, there's a PayPal link. If you'd like to help me out without sending cash, there's an Amazon wishlist link. And of course, I do have a post office box so that you can send me anything you would like, from postcards to keychains to whatever, and I will open it up on video whenever they do. So thumbs up for that. Yay! Front loading of videos over. Oh boy. God, excuse me. I have been trying to survive, and it has not been a whole lot of fun. With all the med changes that I've been on, I have not been sleeping well. So joy. But then, ever since I stopped taking Ritalin, I have not been sleeping well. So that's 6 months of increasing poor sleep. I've had a few nights of okay sleep since I've been taking Ritalin again sporadically, foolishly. But that's not enough to overset, whatever the word is, all of the lack of sleep I've had. Thumbs up for that. One of the things that I do have listed here, did I mention we're going to be up in the 80s? But Laurie Anderson. Can't remember if I talked about this before. There is the artist, mostly an underground artist until in later years she's become more mainstream. But she has made a lot of avant-garde type albums and such. And way back when I was younger, on one of her first works, she had released the song Oh Superman. I have been listening now to a fair number of remixes of that, but I keep coming back to this one remix. I don't know if it was remixed in 1997 or if it was remixed like closer to our time now, and then the date of 1997 is part of the title, but Institute of Love, 1997, Oh Superman remix. Oh my God, that was just an awesome remix. I can't get past that one. As soon as I'm bored with it, I'll be moving on to the other remixes, but for right now, it is incredible. Part of it is just the dichotomy between the original work and what there is in this one, because on this album that she released, Oh Superman, a lot of it is very minimalist work. Not a lot of extra instrumentation, that's what the word is, I think. But on this remix, there's a lot of extra stuff, and it works, so definitely a thumbs up. So if you look up Institute, no E on it, of Love, Laurie Anderson's Oh Superman 1997, it is well worth it. Hopefully I'll have a link in the video description. I can't say whether or not I will, but I'll try. Sorry about that. I also been having extra issues, and then I don't know exactly if it's just because of biochemical stuff or because of med changes and more, but ever since last March when I had to stop taking Ritalin, I have had increasing issues with trying to stay non-depressed. I do have biochemical depression. I used to have a like clockwork every 2 weeks. I would be depressed, come out of it, back into it, come out of it. Now when I say come out of it, is this would be baseline normal. So my normal was never even non-depressed. But that was what I had for decades. Even after being diagnosed and treated, it still kept up that. Through the decades and medication, it has become far more erratic a cycle. But I have been having increasing depression going on up here, along with just total, my head is more of a mess now than it was 6 months ago. It's just not feeling good up there. And it's, part of it is Ritalin made my brain work closer to normal. Nothing else comes even close to the effect that it had. So I got we're only able to hit here maximum, and I'm usually right about here. That's nothing compared to what I was. But on top of that, because I was working fairly normal, I was sleeping a lot better. Things were just functioning better, and that's all fallen apart. Hopefully this Wellbutrin is going to work, the extended release, 150 milligrams a day, but that's going to take some time before that takes effect. So things aren't great up here, and I'm doing my best to try and stay focused and functioning, but joy. So I do have some phone calls I have to make. I need to renew some medications today and such like that. One of the other things, I don't really have it written down, but I do want to thank every single person that watches my vlogging here. I have to vlog. I used to be, when my wife was alive and when I used to be out working, I was a talker, always have been my whole life. I don't talk with people I don't know, but once I know you, I will talk your ear off. And I am just, if I don't talk, I don't function. And after the death of my wife, I have not had anybody to talk to. And so I started to vlog so that I could function. I did not consciously realize that's what I was doing. But once I started doing it, things started flowing again up here, and I started to get better. I still vlog to keep myself functioning. And as a bit of habit and structure to an otherwise formless and structureless life, I use the skeleton of vlogging to hang the rest of everything on. I would not function the way I can, even as limited as my functioning is, without being able to yammer. And thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration as I keep myself as close to the straight and narrow as I can. I have never been able to function well as a human being, and it's only in this past year and some that I've figured out why. Again, I stress they don't use this term anymore, even though you'll hear it, just like they don't use the term Asperger's anymore, but you'll hear people say, oh yeah, I have Asperger's, even with recent diagnoses. It's still in the popular vernacular, even though it's not in the professional terming. Just like I still, for the use of terms, I say I am what they used to call high-functioning autistic. In that, and I've said this part before and I'll say it again in the future, in that, if you are high-functioning, you can live independently and you can function, but your life, and I have to say this as a paraphrase because they didn't put it this way, but this is what it boils down to, but your life will be a long, drawn-out, slow-motion, flaming car wreck. And I have always, since then, just looked over my shoulders at the long, drawn-out, slow-motion, flaming car wreck of my life. I just don't function. Never have, never understood why. Now I don't beat myself up over it because I know why. Answers are good. But again, thank you for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. I wish I was famous. I wish I had great, philosophies behind me, but instead I'm just a guy who's going to turn 60. But even, you know what celebrities are? They're just people that are running through life too. We have given them the importance they have. Their importance is not an intrinsic factor of who they are. We have given them that importance. So thumbs up. And of course, taking a look at my list here to see what I do or have anything on this list. Oh yeah, somebody did talk about this. I would love to do more Minecraft videos. I can't do Minecraft videos anymore unless I go several iterations back on it, which I could do, and a lot of people do. But the more recent builds have added so much, and it's never been optimized. And it is so unoptimized now that with my older video card, it's like a GeForce 1050 Ti, because I used to have an AMD R9 290X, really good card, and it died. And so I'm not going to put this one down. I'm just saying it is older. I'm not putting it down. It was sent to me by a viewer years and years and years ago who said, I have an extra one. Here's this. So I have a video card because someone helped me. I'm not going to put the card down. But it struggles with things like Minecraft. I can get like 4 frames a second anymore. Nobody's going to watch that. Not even me. So joy. If I can ever get more than 4 frames a second, I would love to do more Minecraft stuff. Thumbs up. Oh, excuse me. Past that, I don't really have much. I have tried to think on a creative level while I've been at Walkies, and I can't really remember a lot of the stuff that I was thinking about. A major amount of it is just going over things that I have to make sure I can hopefully remember and hopefully integrate these things into the greater picture of the work that I'm doing. But who knows if I will ever remember. I'm still trying, I'm still thinking, I'm still coming up with stuff and working on this all. I can't push it all consciously because that's never worked in my life. Following it as my creativity as I gave it a push and then just follow does work. I wish it would work faster, but my brain is neurotypical. So thumbs up. I have an itchy spot right between my forehead. Right between my forehead, right between my eyebrows. Right between my forehead. That makes perfect sense. And then, of course, that's it. I'm going to thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended, and even though I count American Sign Language, well. So, we have. It's Chris. Thumbs up, thank you very much, and good to see you in the comments. With Jesse Koskinen, greatly appreciated, and good to see you as well. Adrian, FNTES, thumbs up, and yeah, I wish they had more role-playing options instead of just murder, but murder, it's fun. Unbearable Suffering, greatly appreciated, thank you very much. JAYY, greatly appreciated, and thumbs up, thank you, and good to see you. There is Brendan Stanford, thumbs up, and thank you very much. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated, and here's hoping. We have Tommy Nelson, I'd love to do Minecraft again. We have Ben B, thumbs up, thank you very, very much. It is greatly appreciated. Good to see you, and that is it. 9 people who left me comments in the past 24 hours. It is greatly appreciated. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, if only in text, and if only for a short time. But it is appreciated to no end. Thumbs up and thank you. I have phone calls I have to make today. I've got other stuff that I gotta try and do. I'm just so tired and just not functioning well. So hopefully I can at least get some of these things done. If not, I'm not going to beat myself up. If you can't do what you have to do, don't beat yourself up. And with all the diseases out there, please just take precautions for whatever your situation and your location is. You don't need to get sick. Other people don't need to get sick. Just nobody needs to get sick. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is a very good thing.